Hey everybody, Ted Forbes here from The Art of Photography. I want to do a quick video today for two reasons. One, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. And two, I want to talk about some things that you can expect to see coming up on the show. In terms of it being New Year, this is my favorite time of the year. And for me, it's kind of a new birth. We've had all these holidays and things that, you know, typically when I'm trying to get my work done anyway so I can have time to spend with my friends and family, I get very caught up and it's a little bit stressful getting into the holidays. But as I unwind over the holidays and spend time with loved ones, and you know, I always get a sense of a little bit of being renewed, and I get excited about, you know, I'll come up with ideas that I can't really execute on right then and there. It allows me that space to think. And so after January 1st, when things slow down and we get back to work, I'm really excited about some new possibilities. Both to the work that I do as a photographer, I have some new things I want to try out and some new directions I want to take my work in. And also with the show, I have got some new things. We've made enormous strides this year. I quit my day job to do this full time. I couldn't be happier. It was the right move. And you guys have been absolutely wonderful, and I want to thank all of you for watching the show this year. It's been absolutely outstanding, and it really means a lot to me. A couple things I want to talk about in terms of things that are coming up. This is a camera that I want to show you that I received in the mail yesterday. I'll do a close-up on this in a second. This is a Fujica GW690, and this is a very special camera. This one came to me from Babbitt Hansen, and if you have kept up with the show for a while, you probably know who my friend Dan Hansen was, and if you haven't, I'm going to tell you. Dan Hansen was a big fan of the show. We met and became friends, kept up via email and YouTube and things like that. And Dan had a chronic illness and passed away a little over a year ago. And it was very moving to me. I did a whole show on him. I'd recommend you go look that up if you have a chance, because Dan was an amazing photographer and a very good friend. And it was very depressing when he died, because I think we lost an incredible talent and a great friend. And anyway, his sister Babbitt has taken his camera collection, and she's kind of distributed the cameras among Dan's friends, and I got this Fuji GW690, and I'm very honored that she included me in that. The idea is to keep Dan's cameras alive, keep pictures being made, and kind of remember him that way. And by doing this camera club, if somebody else wants to borrow somebody else's camera, they can do so. And I thought that was a really wonderful way of remembering Dan and a wonderful way of contributing to his legacy. So I'll discuss this camera on coming episodes. It's really cool. It's a lot of times this is referred to as the Texas Leica, because it's a rangefinder and it's really big. And the GW690 was a camera that was started production around 1978 or so, and there were several variations on this model that were produced. It is a fixed lens. This is a 90mm f3.5 lens that's on here. Shoots medium format, makes images that are 6:9 in format, and it takes beautiful images. I haven't tried this one yet. There was a roll of film in here that had a couple exposures made on it, so I just rolled it up, put it aside, and in the next week or so I'll develop that and see if Dan had anything on there. So I thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, we're going to try this camera out, and I'll feature it on the show, and we'll do some things like that. And I have another camera that this reminded me of that I want to do some work with as well, and this is very unusual. This is a Graphflex Narita. And the Narita is an SLR medium format camera. It shoots 6x6 negatives. And this is really more in the vein of the Pentacon 6 or something like that. You know, these medium format SLR cameras, since they're really big and bulky. And this one's in an awful state of disrepair. My friend Neil gave this to me a couple years ago when he was cleaning out his stuff, and he really had no use for it. And I'm like, I'll take it. It does need to be repaired. It needs a little TLC, so I got to find a repairman for it. One thing that's notable about this is, you know, most of you that shoot medium format are familiar with the standard lens being an 80mm. And usually the widest aperture on those lenses is f2.8, and that's just, you know, the standard for medium format. This one actually opens up to f2, so it'll be interesting to see what kinds of depth of field it has when you open it wide up and what kind of a look it has to it. So I'm really interested in playing with the Graphflex Narita. I'm going to have to find a repairman, so I'll start working on that, and we'll feature both these on the show. And I also cleaned up my darkroom last week, and I plan on doing some more process videos in the next year, because it's something that we've done a lot of photo history in the last 6 months, and I want to kind of get back into process stuff as well, even though we'll probably be doing both. So anyway, I will see you guys on Sunday for our regularly scheduled episode. We've got Ansel Adams coming up this week, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Wish everyone a happy new year, and I want to hopefully next year, in doing more videos, inspire you guys to work harder and take your photography to the next level, as that's what I'm striving to do as well. So anyway, everybody, happy new year. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.